this is Vegetalia and welcome to another diary entry. This channel is a channel where I document my eating disorder recovery step by step, the real, the raw, the good, the bad and the ugly, and every single step of the way. And if that's something that's of interest to you, if you could like, share, comment and subscribe to help me keep accountable for this recovery and hopefully help yourself in the process. I hope you can take something away from this experience of mine. So with that being said, this is my diary entry for today, and I was hoping to film another kind of video than a diary entry today. I was really hoping to film a video about a vegan related topic today, and from the morning I could feel I just wasn't on top of my game. And the reason why I've taken the camera right now to talk is because I am having a full-blown freak out that's really bordering on panic attack. I just want to talk this out. So the theme of this week really seems to be anxiety and panic and freak out. So if you'll bear with me, I'm sorry this has to be the content, but then this is my diary, so I hope you bear with me. I don't even know how to articulate this, but I am completely losing my shit. Like I feel so lost, and I feel like I just want to stop recovering and everything. And I guess that's all started with just the residues of everything that I've been feeling this week on the different topics that I have already talked about. So just for those who haven't watched the videos, or just to recap, I guess, I'm feeling very anxious because I need to get a lot of work done, and I feel quite just overloaded and overwhelmed by everything there is to do. I still feel very anxious about the future and finding a new job and all of that. I also feel very anxious because I feel like my recovery is making me gain weight again. I didn't know whether this was true, whether it's just me kind of imagining things. I'll get back to that in a minute. And just all of these different anxieties that are making me really on edge, and like I don't know whether, like, I feel really in doubt of myself as to whether I can ever recover, and that's what's going through my mind right now. And what's going through my mind is kind of thinking, should I just give up and live with a little bit of eating disorder all my life, or should I keep fighting? And I keep just kind of in my mind going from one path to the other. And so at every minute of the day I have a choice. I have a choice to continue recovering, or to drop it all and start over again, knowing full well where that's going to lead me. Like, I've done it multiple times. I know exactly where eating disorders lead me. I know where that's going, and still it's so irresistible, and so it feels like the only solution, when it's not a solution. All the problems that are making me feel anxious have nothing to do, like food isn't, or restricting food is not going to solve the problem. Getting skinnier isn't going to solve my anxiety for everything to do with my job and all of that stuff. It's not going to help. It's not going to help at all. It's not going to help with the load of work that I have, being skinnier, and none of that is going to help. I just need to convince myself right now that this is not the answer, and I'm just freaking out about it, completely freaking out, and it's making me so ineloquent about the topic. And I just decided to take a walk because, well, it's absolutely stunning out here. The sun is shining and it's not even cold. It's like the beginning of the spring, kind of. And B, I need to just feel some air, snap out of this where I'm just so anxious, and I'm in my head, and I'm also in my body feeling like kind of unconscious body checking all the time, and I feel so lost right now. I know that recovery is better. I know that's the path I'm supposed to take every single second, and yet it feels so repulsive and so difficult. And the other one that I do know is like so tempting, but I can't relapse again. I can't. I've done this so many times. I've relapsed a countless number of times. I don't even know how many, but I've been relapsing periodically for like 4 or 5 years. That's just how long I've been in and out of this cycle for. And before that I had all my other eating disorders, but I mean anorexia is one I've just been in and out for like 5 years or so. And I just don't know what to do. I just don't know who to turn to. I just don't know where to find the inspiration, I guess, again. I need to find the inspiration and like the motivation and the self-love to say that I deserve to recover. But right now I'm just like, I deserve to disappear. That's all that's going through my mind. I just deserve to just sink into the ground and disappear, and if possible just dissipate into nothingness. And it's so hard to choose the path of recovery in that context. It just is. I just feel like crying, and yet there are no tears to come. Like the tears are just not coming because the distress is that profound that I can't even connect to that emotional part of me which would at least release something. And I'm conscious that this is probably not making any sense to anyone. And as I said in my other kind of meltdown video, probably not even going to make sense to me when I hear it back. It's just such a jumble and such a blur, such a drag as well, because it's no fun. Does anybody else understand this? Can anyone else relate to this? It must be out there somewhere. It must be. Like, everything in my head for the moment is screaming at me. You should stop eating. You're such a fat bitch. You're worth nothing. Recovery is not for you. You'll never be able to recover. Recovery isn't even real. It's making me so cynical and so unlike myself. And would I treat someone else like that? No, I definitely wouldn't. If it was a friend, or if it was my child going through something like this, I would just take them in my arms and just be there. Just be there. I wouldn't particularly say anything except, I'm here for you, because there's not really much else to do. But I wouldn't be so horrible, I guess, to myself at all. Bonjour. I would be gentle and understanding and non-judgmental, and I would tell them that take it one day at a time, and that they are beautiful the way they are, and that what I see is what's inside. That's what I would tell them, and that recovery is possible, but setting yourself huge objectives is difficult, and just taking it one day at a time is probably the best way to go. That's what I would tell them if it was someone else, but because it's me, I'm going, oh, you're so horrible, so stupid. Yeah. When did being mean to yourself become cool or good or a way to live? When did that happen? People are self-deprecating, right, left and centre, and being applauded because of it. And so being so tough on yourself just became normal all of a sudden. I'm not saying it wasn't normal before, but I'm just saying it's not good and it's not normal. I mean, don't like the word normal, but you know what I mean. It's not a nice way to function, and it's not cool, and you wouldn't stand up for it for someone else. I know I wouldn't. I just need to breathe. I really, really need to breathe and take it one step at a time, which is appropriate since I'm on a walk. Take it one step at a time. Breathe in and breathe out. And continue to feed my body. Oh God, that makes me so scared. Continue to feed my body when it asks for food. Continue to feed my body. Sorry, that's people screaming. So, continue to feed my body when it demands food. Also give it some exercise. And just take my own hand, basically, and just tell myself I will survive, I will get through this. It will pass, I will get through the other side. Recovery is uncomfortable. Oh hell, guys, it's uncomfortable. Like, I mean, you read this everywhere and people say it and you kind of like believe it because those people have gone through it, but I have never felt anything so uncomfortable, and I've been through some stuff. I'm not new to therapy and like mental issues, but this is another level. This is really something else. Like, I have struggled with alcohol addiction. I feel that eating disorders for me personally is another level of addiction. It's another level of difficult, and it might be down to the fact that for me, eating disorders have been a lifelong thing. Like, I don't recall a single day of my life where I didn't struggle with eating disorders. So that might be why, because the habit is so deeply ridden into the very mechanics of my brain. So that might be why. But I need to continue feeding my body. God, that makes me so freaking scared. So that it doesn't think a famine is coming anymore, so that it can know that it can trust me, that I will look after it, that I don't hate it, because it allows me to experience life. That I will still look after it and not bully it into being something that I think is more acceptable or whatever, because it's acceptable the way it is, and it's acceptable just to be kind to it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue doing that, being kind and giving it food when it needs it, and giving it exercise and giving it water, all the things that it needs. So that's what I'm going to do, and in parallel I'm just going to just sit through the discomfort. Discomfort is not going to kill me. When I get through the other side, I hope I can be happier and more comfortable with food, just a little bit more, and do this as many times as it takes until it's okay, until I can just be okay with food and with my body and with everything. That sounds so hollow and easy and stupid, but it's so hard for me. It's so hard. So I'm going to check out now. Guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for being a safe space for this, I guess. I am still not okay, but I will get through this. Don't know how long it will take. I don't know anything about it, but let's not place objectives on that. Let's just go with the notion that at some point I will be okay. And if my journey is of any interest to you, please like and comment and subscribe and share and join me on my journey. And I know that I've been a bit of a negative Nelly this week, and this really wasn't the content I was hoping to put out, but life is what it is, and I hope that's the message behind this channel, is that life is a certain way, and as many expectations as we place upon it, it will come and go. The ebb and flow of life is the way it is, and I'm riding my own ebb and flow, and you're probably riding, and you're obviously, not probably, you're riding your own wave, but it's not always great, and it's not always positive, and it's not always rainbows and sunshine. Although right now there is sunshine outside, there's not sunshine in my soul right now, and that's okay. However you're feeling, if you're feeling in the depths of loneliness or despair or whatever you're feeling, it's okay. It's okay, you're allowed to feel that, but you're not alone also, and it will pass, and everything is transient, it's temporary, and as sad as that is for happiness, like it's sad that happiness is transient, it also makes the beauty of it. But for negative emotions, it also means that they are transient too, and you will live to be happy again. You're fine, you're okay, you're safe, you're going to be okay. So I hope you have a lovely day. If you're going through anything similar to what I'm going through, or anything else that's negative for you, I wish you so much courage and strength to get through it. And I'm thinking of you. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I know I've said this a million times, but please do. It really keeps me accountable and supports me in this journey every step of the way. Bye, beautiful people. I'll be seeing you very soon.